My name is Owen Peace, and I am on the design team for our Ri3D build. What I've mainly been working on is our intake mechanism for the robot, which the biggest design challenge for that has been figuring out how we're going to get a 2-inch high ring off the ground over the bumpers and into the robot. What we've come up with for that is essentially a little arm mechanism that will reach outside of the frame, touch some wheels down on top of it, and roll the ring into the robot over a ramp that'll be extended. From there, I have also been responsible for taking all of the design team's CAD files and integrating them into one file to make sure that all of our measurements work properly and everything can be integrated together properly. So over the last few days, I've been able to learn a lot more about working together as a team, because just due to the fast-paced nature of having to build a robot in 3 days, it takes a huge team effort. So if we're not keeping in communication with each other and making sure we each know how our designs are going to be fitting together, we wouldn't have been able to get where we are right now. And working together with everyone has been great so far.
Hi, I'm Sam Doherty. I'm the team lead of Ontario Tech Robotics. I mainly look at robot in 3 days though. For our day 2 recap, we finished up our design on the shooter, the intake, and the redesign of the elevator from our 2023 game. We also got started on mechanical, electrical, programming, and we did a lot of media work as well. For electrical, we decided where we wanted to put the board for our panel. We thought that we wanted to do it underneath the shooter, but we realized that a belly pan would probably be a lot better. As well as we were taking a look at the weight distribution from the battery and the weight of the robot for our elevator and our hook. And so that also affected where we put the electrical pan. So tonight we mounted on the intake of our shooter, and we did the wheel orientation, and we tested it out with just clamping on pieces of metal to make sure that how close it was to the ground was actually able to pick up the ring in the game piece. Another big part of what we did today was we redesigned our elevator from the 2023 games. So last year we used our elevator system to pull up, to pick up the cubes and place it on top of the spot for it. But this year we're using it for the climb mechanism with the chain. We have 2 hooks attached, and we are using it to basically lift ourselves up, hang onto the chain, so then we can hang off the ground for the end game of this year. We also went through a few different ideas for the hooks and the how to lift ourselves up and the climb itself. Some ideas that we had were using pistons, but we thought that those could break just with the pneumatics used for that. So we also went through a few different hook designs. One design was a carabiner, another design was just a flat, but we ended up going with a point and kind of curled in so that we wouldn't slide off and fall. Overall, I think day 2 went pretty successfully. We got started on almost every single sub-team while finishing up our design sub-team. I'm really excited to see what day 3 brings, and really excited to see the final robot all put together.